Could that someone be Mac the Knife?
Welcome to another episode of Mac Tonight. Here's your host, Mac the Knife.
Hey everybody!
It's Mac tonight to woo bitch. Woo.
Ooh yeah!
Ooh yeah.
Got a killer James Hetfield impression for you.
Yeah!
It is after the holidays. It is post-Christmas time. And I hope you guys had a great holiday. You know your boy Mackie T did. Because I got myself a fiance now.
Nice job, Mac. You dumb man.
I did it. I popped the question. I went for it. But before I get to that, I want to ask you, how was your guys'? How was your guys' holiday? Maybe Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or Christmas. Merry Christmas. I hope it was good. I hope you were surrounded by loved ones and people you love and cherish your time. All that good jazz. Leave a comment. Let me know what you did for the Christmas season. I love reading your comments. Always respond to them. I'm always here for you guys. If you need anything, if you need advice, leave it in the comments. I'll even answer it in the podcast form. And first up, we have a villager, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you're watching in the background, just kind of hearing me ramble. Look how far that focus tag distance is. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know how your holiday was. But yeah. Got myself a wife now! Which is crazy. So, you want to know how I did it?
Yes.
Nah. You don't want to know how I did it. You sure?
Yes.
Nah, you don't want to, yeah. Okay, I'll tell it. Fine, whatever. If you're making me say it, fine.
Please tell us, Mac.
So, when I met my girlfriend, Lonnie, we knew each other for about 11 years. We had like an on and off thing before. I was way too immature to handle like that kind of relationship at the age that we met and all this other stuff, but we were always great friends. We always talked a ton. We could spend hours on hours just talking. So what we would do was we would go to the park, sit on a bench, and literally just speak to each other. No interruptions, nobody looked at their phone. Nothing but just pure communication between me and her. Amazing. And at the time, she had a boyfriend, and I didn't care. I just wanted to talk to her. So we'd go to this one park every Thursday, Wednesday, whatever it may be. Sit on a bench, chat it up. And Christmas time last year. And we've been dating for about almost 2 years now, but we've known each other for so long. So Christmas time last year, we were kind of sad because we ended up not replacing, that sounds bad. We had a dog that passed named Ike, an unfortunate incident, and we ended up getting another dog that was that we found at a mall. She found at a mall. We went, we looked at it, we were playing with them, blah, blah, blah. We're like, yeah, we'll take the dog. And they're like, yeah, we can give him to you in a week because he has a respiratory infection. And 1 week turned into like 3 weeks, and we didn't end up having him for the holidays, which is what we wanted because our last dog just died, and now we won't have this new dog until after the holiday season. We want to take Christmas pictures, have a great time, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, nice combo. Won't kill though for some reason. And so last year we didn't have that puppy, so what we did was we just in the morning, Christmas time, 2019, we went to McDonald's, we went to Starbucks, and then we went in the park that we originally just used, where we cultivated our love. And we just kind of sat there kind of sad, And Christmas time always sucked for her. And I always wanted to change that, and then last year didn't happen because of we didn't get the pup, and one of our dogs died already. And so this year, we ended up having our new puppy. And we're like, yeah, let's do what we always wanted to do and like spend a holiday with him and like do what we did last year, but just now with our new little dog. And go to the park that we cultivated our love at. And I'm like, oh, there's that bench we used to sit down on and talk all the time. You want to go sit down on it? And she's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. We go and we sit down on the bench. And we just kind of like reminisce for a second. And we're talking, we're chatting. I'm like, at the time when we were talking way back in the day, she said, I can never date you. I just don't think I could do it, blah, blah, blah. And so I bring that up. I'm like, I don't know if this is too personal to bring up. I was like, yeah, remember that time you said you would never date me? And she was like, yeah, I remember that. Like, kind of stupid. Haha, laugh, laugh, laugh. I'm like, well, how would you feel if you would marry me? And she goes, haha, what? And then I walk over to her side of the bench and get down on one knee. She goes, oh, just, oh my goodness, cried and stuff. And then I was kind of tearing up. You're dead, Terry.
Get on with it.
And then I popped the question, made it happen.
Wow.
She said yes. Obviously, come on.
Cool.
But God, what a change of pace from last year to this year. I made that holiday good for her. And I felt like the fucking man. Like, just, I finally have her forever and all this shit. I can get so sappy and gay, but like, I don't care. Fuck you. It was a beautiful moment. It was a great way of doing it. And I couldn't be more happy. And all day she's like, she's showing me the ring. Oh, it's great. It was so funny. It still is. It's pretty funny. Like, she sneezed. She's like, achoo. Oh, it's the first time I sneezed as a wife. I love you, baby, if you're watching. I'm happy that I can eternally spend my life with you. Great. I couldn't be more happy, but man, what a holiday season. Also, I was bad at holiday shopping. I usually am. For like the past 3 years, I've been awful with holiday shopping. What I've been doing is just getting people gift cards. Here, you get yourself something nice. Like, I understand the concept of Christmas, like, oh, get a gift for somebody and show them how much you know about them and love and cherish them, blah, blah, blah. But I've just been getting people gift cards. Like, what's better than you picking out your own gift that you actually want? Here, Amazon gift card. Boom. Have a blast. I didn't want to go, the route of just giving somebody, a $100 bill. I feel like that's trashy. But at the same time, I love getting a $100 bill. It's like the perspective of it being trashy is completely nullified just from seeing that fucking green piece of cotton. And you'd be like, oh, fuck, this is dope. This is so awesome. But yeah, got a nice Louis Vuitton wallet.
What a douche.
A couple gift cards, socks, whatever you gotta do, you know. I desperately gotta buy myself some fucking clothes. Oh, and I also got a pretty bitchin' painting. I don't know if you've ever seen The Sopranos, but I'll post a picture right here. The real ones who've seen the episode get it. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but my fucking wife now, she hooked it up. She got me a real good present. I was like, you hit it right on the head. And then I got her a ring, so I got her a right bag. But yeah, awesome. No, I want to talk to you guys about something. How would you feel about me putting my music that I create with my band on this channel? What we do is we have a long jam session of an hour or two of us doing improv jams. Where somebody would just throw out a guitar riff. This guy's dead. 3-stocked. Is Ken better than Ryu? Who knows? It would be an hour or two of just improv, made up on the spot jams that I make with my band that are actually pretty intriguing. They're nice. They're not it's not always metal. We like go between genres like funk, we do like jazz, we do like reggae, ska. We cover it all. We try to keep our shorts. We try to keep our swords sharp. Wow. So yeah, let me know if that would be something you want to see. We can add those to the content that's on this channel. If it's something you would like to hear about, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll always reply. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I want to do this all the time for you guys. I just want to make content. I want to create. Have a blast. And another thing I want to run past you guys is full-time streaming. I'm at a crossroads in my life, and I'm coming to you guys with arms wide open. I want to have your opinion on it, because for some reason my self-confidence in myself, I'm always like, what if I'm not good enough? Blah, blah, blah. What if people don't watch? Should I stream full-time? Like start a streaming schedule, start playing Smash, and then if I'm getting a little burnt out on Smash, I could switch to another variety of games if you like my personality, whatever it may be. You kind of dictate this. I want to know from you guys what you would enjoy watching, what you want to see, because I don't want to saturate the channel with stuff that, like, that's not Smash related, you know? I feel like that doesn't do you guys justice. Be like, I came here for the Ryu content and the stupid redheaded guy. I don't want to watch these idiots play music. You know, I don't want to let anybody down. But at the same time, I'd love to hear your opinion on it. And full-time streaming would be like a blast. I feel like that would be fun. Because I could play. I'm on a Tetris hot streak. I have an objective to become a grandmaster by the time I'm at least like maybe 30. I want to try hard to become a grandmaster at Tetris by the time I'm 30. And yet, I still don't know how to do that. I like don't know the process on which you get like a fucking... You get like a plaque? I'll do some research. I'll come back to you with all the info on it. It'd be cool. It would be an awesome thing to like just have under my belt. I don't know. I would love to do it. This week, this past week, I've been hanging out at home because I'm a pool guy. You take the week off usually right around this like part of the season. You have a little fun, like go do whatever the hell you got to do. Like most pool companies, just like give you that week off. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna take the whole entire week off. I don't give a shit. And everybody seemed cool about it. So I ended up making I'm working on another Art of Fighting video for you guys. So subscribe. You don't want to miss that one. It's gonna be going over the normal moves, the special qualities of normal moves, and how to play a neutral game. How to have a very distinct, powerful, and precise neutral game. You don't want to miss that, so please subscribe. And my now wife's side of the family came into town, and her sister has a few kids, and they stood over at my place. It was fun, but man, it was hectic. Like, I had one kid playing the MVS, playing, like, Metal Slug, and then I had another kid on the PC playing Overwatch. He ended up getting... Like, I don't know why he selected competitive. He's never played the game before, and he's like, I'm gonna go into competitive. I'm like, oh, don't do that, man. It's fucking PC. We'll get rolled. Yeet. 3-star Pichu. How often do you see that? And yeah, it was neat. It was cool having them over, but, man, it was exhausting. I'll post a video because they're like, take a video of us, let's start streaming. I'm like, people don't just want to see us stream for like 20 minutes of us hanging out. And yeah, I'll post a video right here. All of them. Yeah, anything you want to say to the people out there?
All right, we're gonna bring it back to me, and here we go. We got Keith back there. Keith, you want to say anything for the camera? You want to get the heck out of here? Oh. There's Lonnie in the back looking super hot. Yeah, that's true. Goki biting an arm. Come here. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, look at that. There's Keith looking it up and waving at everybody out there. Say hi. Say hello. All right.
Hi.
Love the energy.
Okay.
Goki. as you can see, we're having rumpus time here at the York compound. Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy our holiday season.
That was the guy on the radio.
Yeah, that's why I'm going with this crappy voice.
Hi.
What do you want to tell the people out there? What do you want to tell the world?
What? Hi.
That's all you want to say to them.
Wouldn't eat dinner.
Huh?
Tell them why you wouldn't eat dinner.
Why would you
Ow!
eat dinner?
Oh, we had 12 McDoubles.
Now tell them why you won't eat dinner.
Cause I'm a gamer.
He's a gamer, yeah.
Don't need food. I'm just kidding. They obviously do.
Yeah, we need some food. I need to eat.
I'm bad.
I'm starving.
What we don't need is a bathroom.
Yeah, we just got a bucket right under the chair to
Yeah,
poop
totally.
into.
Ow.
That's what we do. Oh, this is my buddy Conan. He's probably gonna comment. His name is IROCZZZ. I think it's 85 IROCZ. He's got a pretty goddamn good Captain Falcon, but I took out the Terry and he does not know how to deal with the press. I'm sorry, bud. Just shield a lot. And I got some pretty nasty shit. Like, I think this is the first time with Terry that I got a neutral air to neutral air. Yeah, watch. Neutral air. Yeah, that. I love that. That's fucking cool. I was like, damn, I gotta save that shit. That was dope. I still gotta make a Terry montage. But yeah, we ended up going to Castles and Coasters the other day. Which is just like an arcade and a, like, amusement park. I feel like that's something that's gonna end up as a fossil. Amusement parks. That place was barren. Well, it could be because of COVID, but at the same time, like, do people really like going on roller coasters anymore? Unless there's like a state fair, but I feel like even a state fair isn't as packed as it used to be. I feel like it was super cool to do in like the 90s, the 80s, you know, it's like exciting, there's like a ton of lights, but when you have the ability to have the time of your life just in front of your computer or your phone, why would you even need to go to an amusement park? I used to go to that place all the time as a kid, and it was so much fun. Even like state fairs, man. I remember like there's a swinging ship up and down. You get that gut feeling, oh, you know, that kind of shit. And then there's like that free fall drop. I hate that shit, man. Fuck the free fall drop. The gun clutching, just like, you know, like your body goes into we're about to die mode, you know, like fucking hate it. Oh, fuck that feeling. I saw when I was there, I saw one kid just fucking going on all the rides by himself with no one else. It was just like one kid going from ride to ride to ride to ride. I'm like, do you not have friends to do this with? Are you just like a thrill seeker? Like, what is happening here, boy? It was like funny. You just deadpan on the swinging ship. Everyone's like, woo! He's... What are you doing? I love the thing that you can only find at a state fair, which is the Gravitron. That thing that spins and then you're just stuck to the wall. That thing is fucking brutal. Brutal on your head, you know? You're just like, oh my god. All night. You feel it when you sleep. But have you ever tried standing on the Gravitron? Like, because you're pressed up against the wall, you try to, like, put your legs to it and, like, stand out. It's fucking tough, man. It is a hard thing to do, but I've seen pictures where people do it. I'm like, that looks intense and like, fucking weird at the same time. I try to go upside down, which kind of sucks when, like, when it ends. Because once it ends, you'll just slide right down and your head will hit the fucking floor. Donkeys! Yeah, it's a brutal trip. That's a bad time. I remember going on that 3 times in a row, definitely throwing up. I remember going on the Scrambler. Remember that thing? It's like one arm that has like everybody on it, and then it just like spins and goes upside down and spins and goes all that. I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. It's such a bad time. Yeah, watch my buddy's Captain Falcon absolutely body me in this replay. But watch very distinctly what happens on that last stock. I'll tell you what, man. Yeah, he's played against my Ryu so many times. He knows like every one of my intentions. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get a better mix-up game going. And I think I discovered that kind of by the end. But you watch, you judge. Let me know. Yeah, that's how I itch my nose. I'll just put my hand on my nose and rub it. I remember doing that when I was in, had to be like 7th grade. And we had like a hot substitute teacher. And my nose itched in the middle of, it was English. I'm just going at it. Little Mackie T just rubbing his nose. And once I finish rubbing my nose, I look up and she's staring right at me. I'm like, just dead silent. Just looking at her. I'm like, does this mean I don't have a shot? Like, I'm a stupid fucking kid. But I did feel like an idiot, you know? Rubbing my nose, making nasty sounds, looking like I have, like, some sort of mental handicap.
Cool boy bangs.
I don't know what happened. But my sinuses are completely feffed. They're feffed. There was one time, and, bam! I French inhaled some weed. I don't know what it was. I was, like, gonna go to work in, like, 2 hours. So I was playing drums in my garage, and then I was like, oh, it'd be pretty dope if I, like, you know, like, just...
Swag,
French
swag,
inhale.
swag.
I do that, and not even, like, an hour goes by to where I'm like, something's wrong. It felt like somebody took a tiny drill bit, you know what I'm saying, and just drilled right into my skull, right by my... right there? Right through here. Directly into my brain. It was... I've broken my foot. I've dislocated my wrist. Not my wrist. Yeah, it had to be the wrist. I fractured my wrist. I've had concussions. I've had, like, awful time. Is he dead? Yeah, he is. Good comeback, right? Great comeback.
Great comeback, amazing.
I've, like, broken fingers. I've been through a lot. I had, like, road rash at one point. You name it. No pain has ever compared to that sinus pain. You can ask my little brother if you ever fucking meet him. I don't know. I was whimpering like a little puppy. I was... Victor, if you're out there, my buddy Vic, who used to come to the house all the time, we used to, like, stream, hang out, party, whatever the fuck. He, like, came by one day to, like, drop me off something and, like, saw me in that state. So if you're in the... Vic, if you're there, leave a comment down below, buddy, and tell him how much of a little pussy I was. I was literally, like, curled up on a blanket. I was, like, 27 at the time, too, which is the saddest part. Curled up on a blanket on my bed, just going... Really, it was tough, man. It was a lot of fucking pain, and I didn't enjoy it at all. But ever since after that, my nose has been... You hear that? Always. Like, I've always had a stuffy nose. Doesn't matter how much Afrin I take. Doesn't matter, like, what kind of nasal drip, saline solution, whatever it may be. I am fuckity fucked. My nostrils just, they're like, what did you do? Why did you French inhale, Chris? Mac, why did you do that to me, dude? What can I say, man? It sucked. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I should go to, like, a nasal doctor, something. They make, like, a little ring you can put in your nose, and it just completely opens up your sinus cavity.
Will it fix your pretty bangs there,
I'll keep
Stacy?
you updated on it. I'm sure you guys are fucking really want to know about this. Oh yeah, I lost my hat when I was at goddamn the amusement park. I was on a roller coaster and it fucking flew off. But before that, I rode this roller coaster like twice and it didn't fucking go anywhere. And the last time I go on it, I'm like, the last one for the day, blah blah blah. It flies off and I lose it. I was like, I really fucking like that hat, and it's gone.
Oh no, your hat.
You know, some roller coasters are just plain shitty. They're like run down, shitty fucking roller coasters that like literally go around a bend, and go around another bend, and then you return back. Like, screw that. Fuck that. Give me like 9 loops in a row. Do you guys remember the Goliath? Have you ever been to Six Flags? That roller coaster is intense, man. When I went there, it was intense. I don't know how intense it is now, but man, that was crazy shit. And here's a pretty bad story about that. So it takes a while to get on the ride. Like the line is very long. It's like stupid long. It goes on for forever. And when we finally went there, it was like a class trip for like my older brother's class, and we just happened to go along for the ride. You know what I mean? And so I went with one of my older brother's friends, and we got like front row seats. And we go on it. It's like late at night too. Go down, and then they take like a photo for you when you're like, ah. They take a photo at the craziest point of the whole damn ride. And what we ended up doing was a Happy Hands Club from Napoleon Dynamite. I think love, it is for the picture. I wish I saved it. But, man, it was good. And then we returned back to the little station to get off. And the kid, my brother's friend, literally goes, hey, he's disabled. Do you mind if we ride again? And he goes, act kind of stupid. And I will go, I won't like that. I know that's bad. It's bad to do, but we got to ride it 2 times in a row without having to return back in the line. The lady was like, sure, you're a good Samaritan for doing this. And the guy was like, I know. We got to ride that bad boy twice. Hey, do you remember hearing about that kid talking about losing a hat? This story has to relate to that. I think it was at Six Flags where there's a ride where your legs dangle, and like you're like strapped in, and your legs like fling around, and you go on this crazy fucking really fast roller coaster. Some kid went on that ride and he lost his hat, and he jumped a fence to go retrieve it, and the roller coaster started going, and some poor girl with her feet dangling while this kid's trying to look for his hat ended up kicking off his head when the roller coaster went by, just boom, punted it, and her like leg shattered into a bunch of pieces. You remember hearing that? Are roller coasters in like theme parks even safe? I wonder if they are. I remember hearing at the water park I used to go to, there's like a crazy big slide. It was Waterworld in Arizona. I have like this drag racing fucking slide where you and your buddy, you go down at the same time, and whoever gets down there fast enough, like, wins, whatever. Somebody like hydroplaned, like when you go down the slide, you hydroplane on the water, pop, 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 pop. Hydroplaned so hard, went off the slide, and ended up like just mangled. I was like, fuck, I never want to do that. How does that still exist without a safety net? How do they not like put a fucking thing around it? I guess they just never accounted for that, something like that happening. Now, are we smarter? I don't know, like, it still terrifies me. There's one thing I used to hate about water parks, is like, you go into a wave pool, right? You feel those, and tell me, leave a comment if you ever feel this too. You go to a water park, you go through the wave pool for about like 3 or 4 hours, and you go to bed that night, you can literally feel your body still in the wave pool while you're sleeping in your bed. Tell me if that's ever happened. Am I the only one that's ever experienced that? I'm like, it's fucking nutty. It's like that same thing that happens with Guitar Hero. I don't know if you've ever played Guitar Hero for like way too long. For like an hour or so. You stop playing Guitar Hero, and you look at the wall, and everything on the wall is like moving up. Isn't that weird? It's like your vision is constantly correcting something. Like your eyes adapt to that. Like since the notes are coming down at you, your mind does this thing where it pushes it Like it tricks your eyes your mind tricks your eyes to like push it up so you can closely look at it and account for the note that's coming down. So you meet it halfway. The note's coming down, your eyes kind of go up to meet it. You know what I'm saying? It's a very odd concept. It's like that, look at that, car cancel. Oop, 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 oop. It's like that concept, if you've ever looked at, okay, I might have a photo right here. I might try to do this right now. If you look at a red circle on a white piece of paper, if you stare directly into it for 30 seconds, 30 seconds flat, and look to a white part, focus your vision to a white part of the paper, the color will be green. Isn't that weird? I want to see if that works. I want to see if that works for you guys. I know I've done it. I know that it happens. I just want to see if you guys have ever done that, ever experienced it, because it has to do with what I'm talking about. The opposite color of red is green. So that's why that happens. If you look at something red for way too long, your eyes auto-correct it so it's not so harsh. Look over to the piece of paper, it's green. It's the opposite color. Very odd, right? So I wonder if it's the case with the opposite of blue would be orange. So if you look at something blue for way too long, will it look orange if it stains your eye on a white piece of paper? Are you following me on this? Try it out. A little at-home experiment. And that kind of like brings me to this like other weird experiment that we did in like I forgot what class it is. I just remember the experiment. You go into a doorway. You take the back of your hands, you push them up against the doorway. You do it for like 30 seconds straight. As hard as you can. Push your arms and hands up against the doorway. Do it for 30 seconds as hard as you can. Walk away from the doorway, your arms will float up. It's so fucking odd. Like, what the hell is going on here? Is your body is doing an like adaptation process to like your environment. If your environment is your arms pushing up against the stand, I don't get it. Somebody explain it to me. Somebody in the comments, please just like rattle that one through my head. Very fucking weird. The color one freaks me out the most. Like, is that mixed in with everything? I'll try and do it at the end of the podcast. I'll put the picture up where I had to put the picture up, but at the same time, like, oh. It'll do that. And I've heard, like, if you go snowboarding, this is just shinfo hour, shitty info. If you go, like, snowboarding, you can go blind because the reflection of the light of the snow, like, fucks with your retina. It's actually like way more powerful than like it's almost like looking into the sun, like at a small rate, because it is the sunlight reflecting off the snow going into your eye. That sounds awful, man. Damn, I was so bad at snowboarding. The first time I've ever went snowboarding, I ate shit so much, but then like after like 2 hours, I learned how to carve, man. I learned how to rip through that plow, bro. It is pretty fun, but I can't imagine doing a double diamond. I've heard where kids get like way too cocky, and they literally just like, yeah, I know how to snowboard, I'm gonna go fucking double diamond, and then they get lost for like 4 or 5 hours. I remember, one time I went snowboarding. I went like 2 times, but there was like one time I went snowboarding. Some kid's snowboard got away from him. Like he took it off his bindings, it fell on the floor, and it just went downhill. Isn't that fucking dangerous, man? That's fucking gnarly. Like just a runaway goddamn snowboard can like take out somebody's goddamn ankle, fuck up their Achilles tendon. Ugh. Get me the fuck out of there. In your opinion, I want to know. Leave another comment down below. Is skiing harder than snowboarding? Or is snowboarding way harder? I'm thinking about it. Thinking about doing it. Doing it. I used to skateboard. I was like the first one in my family that could do a goddamn ollie. No big deal. I was a skater boy. They said, "See you later, boy." It was fucking rad. I could never do a kickflip. Fuck that. Could never grind. Fuck that. And then remember when Jet Set Radio came out? That shitty game where you like, it's not really shitty, but it was a game where you like go around on roller skates and you graffiti. You fucked up that, dude. You fucked up saying that, and you. Oh, okay. You're redeemed for doing it, Jablock. Roll around on roller skates and do graffiti on shit in Tokyo. But the roller skates were weird because they only put 2 wheels on the roller skate. I was like, whoa, that must be like a fucking way better way of doing it. That must be like the shit. So I tried it. No. You can't grind anything. You just fucking, your wheels aren't there, like keep you in that little sweet spot in the middle of the skate. I remember that. That was like a fad for a little bit. It was called inline aggressive skating. Fucking dumb. And then after that, there was like Heelys. Kids with Heelys were like romping everywhere. And wait, I hope this continues. No, I fucked it up. Great. Amazing, Mac. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're back. Kids with Heelys, and then the Heelys had soaps. Do you remember what soaps are? Fucking grinding shoes? What? You run and then you jump on a rail with your shoe and just fucking slide down it? And then I remember this, and tell me if you guys remember this. Unpunishable tech. Not that. Oh, beautiful. What a beautiful combo. That was great. Tell me if you guys remember this. Sonic. I think it was Sonic Adventure 2. It was sponsored by soap. It was called Soaps. There was like grinding shoes. How odd was that? What? Like, just because they can grind on rails, they're like, yeah, you go do it too. You're just like Shadow the Hedgehog. Dude, those soaps sucked. Because God forbid you're grinding, right? And then there's only like a tiny amount of fucking plastic that you can grind on before it's pure rubber. So if you just kind of misspace that a little bit, you're going down the rail and your fucking foot hits the rubber, your foot stays there on that rail and just kind of you do the splits on a rail while trying to grind it. You're falling over. You're fucking cracking your head open. I never got it to work. I could never do it. Grinding fucking soaps. What a stupid idea. How many kids had to get a fucking aneurysm before they changed that until they got fucking sued? And Heelys, you never look cool in Heelys. I never knew somebody who was just like, yo, oh, some chick was like, yeah, but he's got Heelys. He's cool, he's got fucking Heelys. Did I take it? No, I died. I don't die. Fucking make it back. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Turn it up. Heelys soaps, aggressive inline skating. And then after the aggressive inline and the soaps, there was Razor scooters. I've never fucked up my ankle more in my life than trying to do a tailspin with a goddamn Razor scooter. That was such a bad time. Fucking... No. Bam. Right into like that bump on your ankle, you know? Just, fuck, man! Pure metal. They should have put rubber around the sides of it. Like as a practice thing, but no. And none of my friends thought of that idea. Such a bad time. I never got into BMX riding. Like the Dave Mirra bullshit. Where you like, I could do a bunny hop, sure, but like I can never like do like the big ass jump. Fucking that shit was too much. That was too hard. So I had some friends that were like fucking great at it. They can like bunny hop like 2 feet in the air. Like how the hell do you even do that? Yeah, it's higher than you actually jump in real life. I think what they would do is that they would preload the tires. And when you preload, you push down on the rubber and it gives you like a jump. It's like a spring. If you like suppress a spring, it'll jump back up. So if you push down on your rubber tire and like lift up right at the like apex of it, you'll get like crazy height. Do I make it back? I don't. I could never do it. I seen these kids bunny hop. I was like, what the fuck? Or like wheelie. I could never really. I could wheel stand on a quad for like maybe like 16 feet, but my dad can do it for like blocks. He could go and fucking put that thing on 2 wheels, ride a 4-wheel quad on 2 wheels for like blocks on blocks. He would just fucking ride the street, just keep doing it. There was like some secret technique to it, and I was like, I can't do it. This sucks. But I knew those kids that would do it on bikes. They would just fucking wheelie forever. They didn't even care. They'd be in like traffic. Cars would be like honking at them. They're just like, what up, dude? Fucking skating, bro. What a talent. There was that, and then I remember my little brother trying to. We had these old bikes. It was called a Raleigh Chopper. Very old. It was like from the 70s. And he's doing a wheelie on the bike because apparently it's pretty easy to do. He had to be like 10. He's doing a wheelie and the front tire comes off. So he's like stuck. He's like, what do I do? He's like fucking stuck doing a wheelie. Because if you fall, the 2 forks are going right into the dirt and you're just eating shit. It's a bad fucking time. But man, that was so funny to watch. Just be like, it's inevitable, man. You have to come down sometime. You know, you're gonna eat shit. Might as well enjoy the wheelie that you have. And he ate shit. That was funny. And then like 2 days later, we're playing like hockey outside of my house. And I think this is karma for laughing at him when he was doing that. I take a full-blown like street hockey puck made out of like acrylic or some bullshit. It flies and I'm the goaltender. It fucking flies and hits me square right in the forehead. Ugh. Out. That sucked. I had like a Harry Potter scar for like a little bit. Ridiculous. Hey, I wanted to introduce something to you guys that you might be motherfucking interested in as shit. I'm starting a new project on this channel called a Ryu in Review. Or like it doesn't have to be scoped to Ryu. This is what it is. I'm gonna take submissions from you guys on your Shoto, and I'm going to review it. I'll give you little pointers on what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, what you can improve on, some habit stuff, and stuff where you shine. How's that sound? I'm gonna set that up. You better follow me, follow this channel, subscribe, and I'll keep you updated on everything that's gonna happen. I have to finish the next Art of Fighting series, but if it's something you're interested in, please let me know. I don't care if it's a bad clip, if it's a good clip, whatever it may be funny, I'll watch it. It would be awesome to interact, see what you guys do, get an idea for what this community is all about, and where everybody's meta is, you know? I don't care if it's Terry, Ryu, or that other guy. What's his name? Kenneth Paltrow. Right? Kenny? I don't know. But yeah, let me know. Because I would love to do that. We'll call it a Ryu in Review. For right now, that's a running title that I have for it. Or like some like fucking pun about Shotos. Show your Shoto! That's... I'm doing it, dude! I'm fucking show your Shoto to Mac tonight, bro! Ah, it's a great time. I'm gonna try and do that. But I don't know how to set that up. If anybody has an idea, I think I'll have to set up an email, or I'll try and put it in the description of this video or the next video, or I'll mention it in the next Art of Fighting video. I'll just be like, hey, I'm taking submissions from you guys and all you guys who play your Shotos. I'll be doing a little review. If you want matchup knowledge, what you did right, whatever. Fuck, I'll just do it. It'd be great. That was a burp. I haven't had really anything to eat. in a little bit. I got no sleep. Can you tell? No sleep last night. I don't know why, but we went to Target. We ended up getting like a bunch of little knicky-knackies and some other bullshit. And then there was a Starbucks in there. And my fiance and I we got Starbucks. I don't know why we got Starbucks at 7 o'clock at night, but I couldn't fucking go to bed until like 3. Sucked, man. So I ended up playing like Tetris 99. I kept getting second. I must have gotten second 3 or 4 times in a row, and it made me so goddamn mad. I don't even know. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? It pissed me off. I don't know what I have to do. I don't know what I have to change up. I'll have to watch some videos, but it was just like handing out a fucking L. Because if you're not first, you're last. And so I just want that W. I want the big old W. I'm getting KOs like a motherfucker, but I just can't seal the deal. I want to do that. I really want to make that happen. But I don't know. It's really shitty because I was playing the Tetris 99, not in Tetris 99, but they had like a mobile game, and the interfaces between Tetris 99 and this mobile Tetris game are so fucking different. The mobile one sucks wiener. It is such a bad time. You have to, like, it's just completely different. I'm not going to sit here and run through all the semantics of what makes it a different game and whatnot, but fuck, it sucks, man. Like, it makes me mad because I know how well I do. And then when it gets to mobile, I'm like, I'm going to wreck these fools, and I can't because I'm like, oh, this isn't like how I used to play. Are these Johns? I don't feel like they're Johns. I don't feel like they're that bad. I'm going to tell you guys about the one time I took a joyride in one of my dad's cars. It was a supercharged C6 Corvette. We named it the White Dragon. It was so goddamn fast. There was like a small stretch of road right by my house. And this was when my dad and my mom went out of town they went back to New York for like a little bit, do some shit. And, yeah, we were supposed to watch that house for a little bit. Me and my buddy, that Captain Falcon player you were watching earlier, I was talking about, we take this car out, we make sure, we analyze it so precisely before we leave. What's the radio dial at? Where's the seat reclined to? Is there any, like, sort of knickknacks that could be there that if we move something around, they'd be shifted and it'd be noticed that we fucked around with this car? We went through every procedure, got it down, took photos. Beautiful, right? We go and we take this car out. We take it down one street that has multiple red lights, mind you. You know, like it has multiple like traffic lights going down it progressively as you go down. We get this goddamn fucking Corvette up to 165 on a goddamn like just like a street road in a town. Oh my god, it was terrifying. Terrifying, but I'm so glad I did it. It was gnarly. And so he drove it one way, and I drove it back to the house. Successful mission. We bring it back, we park it in the right spot, we put it all together, the radio dial to put the volume dial back to whatever, adjust the seat, hook it back, put that one little fucking pube that he had, put it back on the dashboard, whatever it may be, we covered it. Later on, we're like having a party, we're starting a party, we're all hanging out, and some of my other friends come by. My oldest brother at the time goes, you want to my friend Bill, who's a completely different kid. Hey man, you want to drive in the supercharged vet, dude? He doesn't do any of this shit. He doesn't fucking account for all the music or the seat or whatever the fuck. He turned it to like a metal radio station, turned the volume up to like 1,000,000, and fucking adjusted the seat, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. Took it out, returned it, didn't even park it in the right spot, and guess who gets blamed for it when my parents get back? You know what? I think it was just that he questioned me first. My dad came up to me and was like, drove the Corvette. I'm like, what? So everything's all fucking mismatched on it. I left it on this fucking I was like, God damn it. Ricky, what the fuck? You fucked me over. And I was like, yeah, I just wanted to, like, I took it around the block. I don't know. My dad was cool about it. And so a year goes by later. And there's some girl like I wanted to meet, and I was with my little brother. I'm like, the parents are out of town again. We can take the White Dragon. We go down. We leave the driveway. We go down to the one spot, the same road I took it on. I open it up. We hear some like something break. I was like, what? And the thing got significantly slower. I was like, oh no. Turns out we like broke a pulley to the supercharger. So the supercharger didn't engage, but the motor can still run. The motor can run, the supercharger wasn't engaged, like the belt was off it. The belt like snapped. Yeah, the pulley broke. And so it kind of overheated. I was like, oh, fuck, man, we fucked up. And I remember like just returning it. Like, we didn't even go that far. We just abandoned the mission. Let's turn the home, fucking drop it off, and let's act like nothing ever happened. Return in the same spot, we'll be okay. We go and we do that. My parents get back from the weekend, and it's Monday. And I know because I have to go to college in like a couple hours, and it's like 7 a.m. in the morning. I hear my dad turn on the car, starts up, and I'm in my fucking bed, like, oh, he's gonna find out. He's gonna find out. Like, inspects it for a little bit. I hear him open the hood. I'm still in my bed, like, fuck, man, what are we gonna do? And, oh, look, double fucking bus roll. He just took another car to work that day. And I didn't see him until, like way later in the day, and I think he forgot to ask me. And so a month goes by, and he's like, did you joyride the Corvette again? I'm like, no. What? Me? No. What? I mean, I moved it, and it was making, like, a weird noise, I heard. I got away with it. So, for the one time I didn't get away with it, there was one time later that I did. Amazing, right? What is that bitch doing? Taunty McGee over here? Oh, well, I was trying to get him on the roll. Tell me, leave me a comment if you've ever, like, taken a car out for a joyride. And how fast did you go? That White Dragon kind of influenced me to get a Corvette myself. And I ended up getting one. A nice C5, it's beautiful. It's like my pride and joy, I love that car. But you gotta remember, it is like a 20-year-old car, so now I'm like having to do maintenance on it. And it's awesome. It's like, you know how I restored that MVS and it's kind of like the same thing. You get like a sense of accomplishment. Jesus Christ, Chris. To where you feel like you're competent in everything you can do. Like you can look up videos if something goes wrong. You can execute. If something goes awry, you can execute and really take on any challenge that comes your way. I'm going to end it right here because I feel like I'm rambling. I'm really tired and I got to get to editing the Art of Fighting series. So please leave a subscription to your boy. Let me know about streaming. If you want to see me stream full time. Let me know about if you want to see music on the channel. Improv shit. Jams, you know, like anything that comes with that. And that's it, you know. Another week, another one down. I'm gonna try and take a nap. I'm fucking tired, man. I hope the replays were good. I hope at least somebody was watching them instead of hearing me fucking ramble like a dumb fuck. But it's Mackie T. I'll see you later, bitch. I'll see you later, bitch. Yeah.